Have you ever been sitting in your tree stand not seeing any deer? Wondered to yourself, how can I become a better hunter? Well, here's how. Food plots. Deer need a food source. They help in the development stage of rat growth. They provide food for winter, nutrients year round, and they help fawns to make it past a year. There are two types of food plots, annual and perennial, and today I'll tell you a little bit about those and why food plots are key for having a healthy herd, growing big bucks, and harvesting your trophy. The key for having a healthy herd is an ample amount of food. Providing year-round vegetation with food plots is a way to do so. Planting. Annual food plots are clovers and radishes, and something that you'll have to plant every year and will blossom in the spring. They help with antler growth because they provide key nutrients. And perennial food plots are year-round, and provide essential food in the winters, and they're easy to do. You only have to plant them once. Food plots help fawns make it through the tough winter. They provide nutrition to grow bigger deer, and they provide an all-around healthier deer. Not only will food plots keep your herd healthy, it will also help you grow bigger bucks. Male deer begin to grow their antlers in late spring. It is essential that they are getting the right nutrients during the growing period. When antlers are growing, they are made of true bone that is fed by blood, which is carried in the outer velvet covering. Velvet antlers are hot to the touch, with brushy hair and a waxy feeling coating. Deer need both protein and minerals to grow their antlers, and that is where the food plot comes in. For an annual food plot is going to be springtime, and it's going to provide protein and nutrients for the growing antlers during the growing period. It gives them a greater opportunity to grow bigger racks. This is what a 3-year-old can reach to its full potential when fed right. And this next picture is the exact same year old, but it didn't have the protein and minerals during the development stage of growth. According to White Rack Nutrition, during the period when the antlers are growing, deer need twice as much protein and minerals in their diet. Now that you know what to provide a deer to make their antlers big, let's talk about harvesting your trophy. So you're a month away from the season. You're hanging your stands. Where do you put them? You should tend to look toward a game trail, an area that's mowed down and you can tell has had a lot of activity. Locate their bedding areas. Set stands between bedding and food areas where you know where they'll be traveling. Another great spot to set a stand is around an area with a high concentration of deer scat, and if you see a lot of tracks in that area. Always keeping an eye open for scrapes that bucks make to mark their territory. They use their hooves to scrape the ground and mark their territory. The last thing to keep in mind while hanging stands is wind. According to whitetailbuzz.com, a deer's sense of smell is 1,000 times greater than a human's, so making sure you're downwind from where they're coming is a huge deal. When I asked the audience, when is the best time to plant your food plot, in the spring or summer, they said the best time to plant a food plot was in the spring because the ground is most ready, and another respondent said in the spring as well. I also asked the audience, do you think it would benefit a hunter to hunt near or on a white-tailed deer's food source? Both respondents thought it would be beneficial to hunt on or near a food plot. They thought that deer would be living around those areas. I agree with them and believe that food plots are an awesome tool to use when deer hunting. Today I've told you about the importance of food plots for having a healthy herd, growing bigger bucks, and helping you to harvest your trophy. I hope that you use a food plot in your upcoming season and have great success.